have just been tuned into the Streets Session with your boy Firahs and
Joe MK.
Yes. We are here at Black Deer Festival 2022. And you know what? Like I always say, we're in Tunbridge Wells, in the middle of nowhere, and I can't tell you where we are because even I'm still figuring it out. But you know what? One of the guys that literally just came off a great performance today at Black Deer Festival. We have with us today, Get Cape, Wear Cape, Fly. How are you, brother?
Yeah, good. How are you?
I'm good. I have to start straight away. Where does that name come from? It's such a unique name. I love the fact that it's completely different from anything I ever heard before. So yeah, tell us the story behind it.
It was a very quick snap decision about 16 years ago, and it's just kind of stuck. You know, when you just like, that'll do, that'll be something, I'll use that. And then suddenly the next thing you know, here you are 16 years down the line in Tunbridge Wells playing the festival, still called Get Cape, Wear Cape, Fly. I had a gig like 2 days before, and I was just looking through a magazine, and they were the headings of the article, and I was like, I'll do. And it's just stuck, to be honest. I'd love to take more credit for it, but...
No, I love that. You know what I love is, like, even from reading about you and, you know, seeing what you're about is you kind of have that kind of like a don't care attitude. Like, you know, you do what you do, you know what you want to do, you know who you are. And is that that's kind of correct in saying?
I don't know if don't care. Like, I think the things I care about passionately. The things 100%. I don't care about at all. You know, I think I'm always of the belief that if you gut it out and you work hard and you do it, you do what is right, and you stand up for things that you believe in, then life is okay. You know, so it's very much a case of there's things I'm absolutely passionate about that might be slightly odd or not fit with the kind of stereotype of being an acoustic guitarist, but whatever, you know.
And before we get into music as well, you know, I read something I saw on your Instagram actually. You know, you had the hashtag Justice for Grenfell. I think, you know, recently, it's been 5 years since that, unfortunate event. Do you I wanted to ask you, I was really excited to ask you actually, that do you feel like enough has been done since that tragic event?
No, I think the first thing that needs to be done is that there's express wishes from Grenfell United, which is the group of bereaved residents and survivors, and they had agreed, action points that they wanted to follow. And whilst the inquiry is going on, some of those action points haven't been met. There's still hundreds of thousands of homes in the United Kingdom that have ACM cladding and are fundamentally unsafe. They're 72 people died in a preventable accident. There needs to be justice, and that justice means prosecutions. It means thorough investigations and adhered to recommendations. I get the timeline, I get the excuses of the pandemic and what have you. Don't get me wrong, like, it's not been the easiest time to get things done, but 100%. When an atrocity, really, rather than a tragedy, an atrocity like that, and its symbolic impact and the way that it makes people feel in the United Kingdom, whether they're from Lancaster West and the surrounding areas around the Tower, or the wider community, or they're people that live in apartments with ACM cladding. Like, it's set a precedent. The way I look at it, it's like 5 years after something like that, you do want to feel the changes, and those recommendations, they're longing them off, and they need to get into gear, because 5 years is already too long.
I totally agree. I think I was actually surprised how much hasn't been done within those 5 years. The conversation's been going on year after year about what they're going to do, what the changes are going to happen, and yada yada yada, but nothing has happened. Unfortunately, I hope something can get done soon, but the government's got to get up there on their feet and get shit done. Sorry, man. But talking of music now, a single that I saw, Drift, that you released in 2021, big single, love it. I want to ask you, how did that song kind of come about?
If I'm honest with you, I have absolutely no idea. One of the things when it comes to writing songs is it's so different each time, and I'm not sure which process it follows. I kind of, drum and bass is a big thing for me. Like, I love it. And I love the combination of drum and bass and horns. To me, that's, and I guess that underpins a lot of the sound. So I was messing about with those ideas, and the song kind of came to be from that, really.
Should we be expecting any more music since then? Obviously, that was 2021. Anything you got coming up? Maybe a new album, anything like that?
Not a Get Cape record or anything this year. I'm working on that. I've got a project. I've been collaborating with a guy called Deli to See Me, who's the band leader in Fela Kuti's Egypt 80s. So doing a kind of, it's kind of like psyche, Afrobeat, pop kind of the record. So that's coming later in the year. But I haven't finished the Get Cape album yet. I'm very much of the philosophy of this record that like I've got to be super happy with it. I'm getting there. Don't get me wrong, but like I don't want to be making any promises that it's coming out and be rush releasing it. It's definitely got a few more months to be worked on yet.
Do you know what? Obviously, you did just come off the stage not long ago. How was it performing for you in front of your fans?
Yeah, it's good. I mean, I've never been to this festival before. I've been looking forward to it for a couple of years, to be honest. I absolutely loved Wilco. We're headlining tomorrow. My sister's here, sister and her husband and my nephews. So, I mean, it's been really nice. You know, like, you can tell that people are in it for the weekend. You know, the picnic blankets are out, sun's out. You know, first beers are opening. And it's nice. You know, like it's nice. For the type of music we make, it's a nice time to play.
100%. Because I feel like with the type of music that you lot play, and pretty much the whole festival, it has that like family feel, or if it's not just a family feel, there's music there where it's just, you know, you can get absolutely hammered. Like I love that. Like, you know, it's like different music for all different kinds, and they're all in one place today. Is there any festival that you would like dream to play in the future that you haven't been able to play at?
If I'm honest with you, no. Like, I'm lucky I've played all the festivals. You know, there's a few that I'd love to go back to. Certainly, like always great to play Glastonbury. Like Reading's like home coming festival in the sense of like you know, it's where the Larry people live. You know? That's why I like that one. But no, I'm fortunate. I'm blessed in the last 16 years of doing this to pretty much, you know, play most festivals I'd like to play. And if I'm honest, I'm as excited about the new ones. Yeah, this is a few years in, but you know, you can tell they've been to other festivals, looked around and thought, what's different? What do we love? You know. And I think what you're saying about like the broad spectrum of music, I think it also shows the kind of broader influence of country and Americana and different genres. You know, and it's good to have a festival that kind of has got like quite a lot of rootsy stuff, but also like it's quite modern and different. You know.
No, you know, I really enjoyed talking to you. Obviously, hope to see you again very, very soon. Black Day Festival, you know, you got to hire him again for next year. This guy is one of the greatest. Because I can't lie, because for me, it's like, it's one of my first times at like a Americana cultural festival. So a lot of research that we had to go into the type of artists I'm especially talking to, and you know, you're one of the people I genuinely wanted to speak to in terms of the music I actually enjoy and like actually added to my playlist. Do you know what I mean? That Drift was one of the songs that actually added to my playlist. So really nice meeting you. Listen, nice have a great day. Again, if you lot want to see anything to do with Get Cape stuff, all description in a comment section below on YouTube. All the information will be there. Instagram, I'll tag him. You can go check out all of his stuff as well. And if you listen over on podcasts, just check the information box, and you'll get all the information regarding everything Get Cape. So this has been your boy Firahs, World FM 90.4, and this is Black Day Festival 2022, and we're signing out.
Right. Thank you.
Cheers. Take care. I love you. No, I appreciate that, man. It's good, man. Good of you. Yeah.
Been tuned into the streets session with your boy Firahs and Joe MK.
Why is this the name of our show, bro?
Because we're the hottest in the streets.
Catch us online, on the go, and on the FM.
Okay, let's go.